Like gold is should have left some partials running. Yeah, this thing is continuing up bullish more. I closed around 1772, and this is just gone over here now. Well, still that was a beautiful move though. We had a beautiful move, and now with the volume coming in with pre-New York, I guess we're going to continue moving bullish. Looking to the left hand side on the 4-hour time frame, got to identify it's approaching a wick rejection around 1775, and if we continue pushing through that area, we may continue up towards at least 1788. Let's take a look on the 1-hour time frame. Oh wow, even around 1780, very doable over here. 1780. All right, just make sure the gulag is coming in here slowly. Oh, the gulag is here too. Nice, nice. We can't hear you? I think there's only I can't hear you, not we. All right, let's see here. So we're coming in slowly. Nice, beautiful. Yeah, this was a amazing push right here. On the 30-minute time frame, broke above resistance. 15-minute time frame, broke above. When we broke above, it was very clear gold is going to continue moving bullish. And it went really well. Where's Viggy? Viggy was the one who guided us through these gold buys. What sessions have you been trading? Oh, what's this over here? All right, let's take a look at pound yen. Pound yen has been a mess. It's literally been a mess this entire week. It has gone nowhere. It's been a failure this entire week. You have your firstborn, and a firstborn does nothing in life. That's what pound yen is right now. The whole week just got nowhere, no movement, just pain. Pound yen has just been painful. If you've been trading pound yen this week and you've taken, let's say, like more than 2 trades on pound yen, it's been pain. It hasn't been a nice outcome. Look at this on a 4-hour time frame. Makes no sense at all. We kind of broke below during London session. We broke below 149.600 and then came right back up. Right here, came right back up. So it's very tough at this point. Missed all those gold buys because I restrict myself to fixed trading times. Yeah, I mean, sometimes there are exceptions. There are exceptions. When you see something happening and it's going to move, and that, okay, maybe this is not the time for me to trade, but it's going to move. Sometimes it's okay to bend the rules, just like the governments, they bend the rules for us all the time. So you can bend the rules for yourself all the time too. I mean, I usually don't trade at that time, but I was awake. I was watching the charts. We were breaking above this resistance, and I knew that if I wait, I'm going to miss this trade. So I executed at that time. Let's take a look at this chart over here. This is pound yen. I'd be very careful about these buys going into this area I think there was a reason behind this drop to pave the way for potential drop later on. Yeah, makes sense. To be honest, what I'm looking on pound yen, let's take a look at it from a daily perspective, right? Look at these past 4 or 5 daily candles. Look at how, they have these big wicks here, how the candles are breaking the highs and the lows. There's a lot of volatility here. What I'm looking for on pound yen realistically is to break above 150, I would say 150,500. Right over here. Yeah, this area right here. If we can break above this area, then I can say that I'm going to have a really easy trade going up. Right? Because if you break above 150,500, you have a clean 30 pip range. And this is a beautiful area to trade in. And there's going to be a lot of waiting involved because that might not happen today. It might happen next week or, sometime like that. But this is the trade I want to take. Whenever that happens, I'm going to execute on that trade for buys. So this is going to be a long waiting period. That's like around 70 pips away, this zone right here. But if you look at it from a selling perspective, I think Tito is right. I mean, there's a reason why we made this low, and there's a reason why we broke this support around 149, 720, 700, that if we break this support again, there's a very high probability we're going to continue down to fill this range down to, 149, 430, which is like 30 pips away. So, also it's Friday. So on Friday, I would maybe suggest you just you know, chill out on a Friday, lay back, watch price. Don't really force trades. That's going to be the best thing you can do on a Friday. And also, the most important thing on a Friday to do is to go over your previous trades, right? Go over whatever you've done in the past or whatever trade you've taken, and try to see how you could have done better. If you took a loss, try to see how you could have made the right decision, and so on and so forth. But let's take a look over here. I only trade GJ and I'm down 3% this week. I don't blame you, man. GJ has been a pain this week. Nothing has happened on GJ. Let's take a look at GBP AUD. GBP AUD. These are the levels we had from yesterday. Let's remove all this and do some high time frame to low time frame breakdown. Weekly did come down as we were expecting it to come down. Daily also kind of retraced from the support to the left hand side. Let's take a look on the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour is ranging at this point. I think the entire pound pairs have been ranging at this point. I think the economy in the UK is also ranging, with these lockdowns. Nothing's really happening with the economy. Looking on the 1-hour time frame, we had a little bit of a fake out. Now we're back in their range. Now, see this opportunity right here on pound yen. This is something I really like over here. If we break above 1.7800, there's a clean range to the left hand side going all the way up towards, it's like 55 pip range. This is something I would want to see on pound yen to execute a trade. But obviously, I don't trade pound AUD, so probably not gonna execute over here. UK is open now. Oh, nice. Maybe the best thing this week for people that trade GJ should have been taking as less trades as possible. Yes, I agree with that as well. All right, let's take a look at this link over here. City of London calls for a paradigm shift in tech at banks. What's going on over here? It's being held back. Yeah, I'm going to look at that later on. Buying gold right now is so risky. Wait for the retest? Yes, because right now gold broke above this resistance and is creating a high. The further away, now here's a very important concept. The further away price moves from a zone, the higher the probability for it to retrace to kind of retest the high. So it's reached, so it broke above the zone, moved up with 3 candles. So now there's a high probability it may retrace to continue back up. So buying at this point would be very, very risky because we've already moved up a lot, right? Look at this. We moved up from 17, let's say 70, or about 50 pips. So there's a pretty big move up over here. Let's take a look at this chart over here. Price is on a strong uptrend, but I missed the breakout buy, so I'm going to wait for a retracement. Nice. Yeah, I think that's going to be a pretty good idea. Wait for a retracement and then try to enter buys at that point. Maybe you said already you waited for the candle to close above resistance or took an impulse on gold. Okay. So the way I took a trade on gold was right over here, right? Look, so keep this area in mind. We had this resistance, right? We were waiting for this candle to close. Now, excuse me, this candle was the close of the 1-hour candle, right over here. Look at the time at the bottom. This says 0545. So drop down to the 5-minute time frame. This is where the 1-hour candle closed. We had a little bit of a retracement. As soon as this 5-minute candle broke the high, I entered a buy, and then price started to move up. Let me see if I can do this right here. So one moment here. When you make the 7K profit on gold, what lie you every time you see a huge move on gold? Oh, I'm going to do a breakdown of all my trades this weekend, probably on Saturday or Sunday. So I'm going to break all those down. So I took a buy right over here around 1771.30. Stop was below the 5-minute candle and anticipated price to continue moving up. And I basically closed on the next candle right around over here. If I would have held, that would have been a much bigger move here as well. Turkey banned all crypto. Oh, wow. Turkey's becoming India version 2.0. India also banned crypto. Let's see here. Give us some music, Mr. Banks. You can still hear the music over here. Let's take a look at Forex Factory. And let's see what's going on here. So we have no news here today. We have like, mostly low impact news, nothing really important happening at this point. Overnight, we had nothing happening overnight here either. Nothing that I could say that would have really moved price, because if you look at the price action, nothing really happened at this point. Let's take a look at USD CAD. USD CAD. USD CAD, remove all analysis. Daily is coming down. Weekly is also bearish, kind of like retracing here, but this daily candle is driving the momentum at this point. So we got to figure out, if the daily candle is moving down, where will price move on to? So let's take a look on the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour is also coming down, but it's approaching some sort of a support over here. So let's switch to so this is the support I'm talking about right over here, right? We're reaching some sort of a support. Looking at the 1-hour time frame, we're bouncing off this wick. So now this is extremely delicate situation, because we're at the support. We cannot take a sell because previously price has rejected these areas, right? We also created a resistance at this point. So maybe this is a range at this point now, right? You have a range right over, it's like 18, 20 pip range. So if we break this area, we're going to continue moving down. And I guess with volume, we should continue breaking this zone over here too. But then again, it's Friday. On Friday, just calm your tits. Don't really don't force trades. Don't force trades. I know some people have taken losses and you want to make back those losses and you want to like trade and you want to make executions. Just don't. Just chill. There's no reason to get excited. Let's take a look at. Oh, someone said, was that a fat joke? You want to take that as a fat joke? All right. Let's take a look at GBP USD over here. Yeah, calm your wicks. All right, GBP USD. Wow, we're still in this range here. Let's remove all analysis. Let's do high time frame. Okay, so this session here today is probably going to be more of a educational stream, right? Because we tried looking for trades yesterday, day before yesterday. So today it's more going to be like an educational stream here. So let's take a look at the weekly on pound USD. Weekly on pound USD is rejecting a support area. It's back into this consolidation area at this point. Let's take a look on the daily time frame. Oh wow, look at this daily candle here. This daily candle broke the lows of the previous day before yesterday, and it kind of like rejected down over here. So we want to ask why. Whenever you see big wicks, always ask yourself why. Why is price rejecting the way it's rejecting? Why is price moving the way it's moving? So it's moving up over here. So now we got to investigate that on the smaller time frames and see what the hell's going on. So looking on the 4-hour, we can see that the previous 4-hour candle wicked down, broke below the support to the left hand side. See this area right here? As this candle was coming down, candles are always looking left. You look left, you're like, okay, there's a support. Candle broke down and came right back inside. And now we are in this range on pound USD, and let's measure this range. This is a 44 pip range, pretty big range over here. But if we do break that area, there's a very high possibility we can continue up because we got clean candles to the left hand side, and this is a 35 to 37 pip range over here. Looking on the 1-hour time frame, yeah, perfect resistance here, right? This is awesome. If we break this resistance, we know price is going to continue moving bullish. That's it. But if we do create some sort of a resistance at this point, then we know there's a probability for price to continue moving down because we have clean candles here to the left hand side. So let's see what happens. Is there someone in the gulag who has signed up for Dominion Markets? I don't know about that, but I do know that someone used their commissions to get magic keys 2 days ago. I was pretty surprised someone reached that level. They only allow depositing, withdrawing crypto from exchanges via banks. The other ways of funding like PayPal are banned. Oh, they banned PayPal. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. This is Euro JPY. Has created a high. We'll be looking for a 30-minute bullish candle around the support for price to continue up. Looks good. Looks good. I'm not at all interested in sells unless we get a break below 130, 110. This is excellent analysis. I'm really happy with this analysis, right? The reason why you have clean move up, and if we create a support, there's a probability we can continue up to retest this high. And you're interested in sells below this area because you got clean candles over here for price to move down, right? This is just consolidation, uncertainty. So you're basically writing off all this area right here. So it's pretty good. Nice. Very nice. This was like music to my eyes. All right. Pound USD, if you get a 30-minute bullish close above this area, yep, looks good. Same idea over here. We got a resistance here. We got to break this area to continue moving up. I'll also be looking to sells if we break this bearish candle below this area for price to continue down. Looks good. The buys on GJ at 155.00 is risky as well. We got the 4-hour resistance at 155.85. Let's take a look here. 4-hour 155.85. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, probably gonna, if we break above 155.00, we can anticipate price to continue moving up based on the 1-hour time frame because we got clean candles here to the left hand side. But we're gonna keep this area in mind as well as we continue moving up. So we'll see when we get there and see what happens, see what sort of volume we have, see like even if we move in to that area by London session or New York, right? Which we don't know at this point. Is it really important to have a mentor? I'm not sure. Depends on your values. Depends on how you learn. The way how I learned was I needed a mentor, basically. You know, so I got out there, went to Walmart, and got one for myself. And still working with it. All right, let's take a look at this chart from the Gulag by Daoud Zaitouni. Mr. Daoud Zaitouni sending a chart in the Gulag. Let's take a look here. Pound yen 15-minute chart. Enter on this high. Okay, nice. So we got an idea here on pound yen. Let's take a look here on the 15-minute time frame. So you're looking at buys above this resistance here. Let me just remove this area and redraw this right here. So you're looking for buys right over here above this area for price to continue moving up to this area. Let's measure this range. This is a 15 pip range. Okay, yeah, this could make sense, sort of. That could make sense. Let's drop to the 15-minute time frame. Let's see if that really works out over here. So this is the chart that was sent for price to continue on towards, 150, 150. So we'll see how this plays out. I'm not going to execute on it, but if we do break above this area, I do think that's going to be a pretty good move for price to move up because we do have this exhaustion right over here. So if a candle does break above this area right here, you can take a look at this exhaustion candle in a way to say, okay, like, you know what, since we're breaking above this area, we had exhaustion over here, so there's a high probability for price to continue moving bullish on pound yen. Nice. Gulag is finally helping us with analysis over here. GJ must have been hanging around with Euro USD, picked up the bad habits. Yeah, I think so. Picked up bad habits from Euro USD. Looks like gold is about to break above 1775 here as well. To continue on towards 1778 and then 1780. It's going to be interesting to see where gold goes on Friday here today. Oh, what's this? Buy stops on gold. Nice. Played out perfectly. Full position secured at 45 pips. Amazing. How did you put your TP in live stream chart? It's very easy. You go over here, you go to long position, and then you do this, and then you get your TP and your stop loss. But the clean range on the 15-minute on GJ is a wick. Yeah, that's why it's something to maybe look out for. I'm not going to be executing on it, but if we do break above and it continues moving up, then I'm going to say, okay, you know what, that looks good, pretty nice. It happened as we expected it, So we'll take it how it is. Look at that, this 15-minute candle is about to close. If we close above, let's say 150, I think there's a pretty high chance we can continue moving up with volume, and then we can say, okay, you know what, with momentum, wicks get filled. So this is the wick we're looking to fill if price does break above 150 here. Looks like gold is also breaking the high. I can see the price here at 1775.70 right there. Look at this move all the way from 1771 till 1775, 50 pips, and then 30 more pips. It's going to be 80 pips. Crazy. Been trading 25-cent lots on gold this week, going to up it to go 50 cents. Oh, nice. Moving up in the world. Looks like you're giving yourself a promotion here. There we go. Pound yen is broken above this area. Yeah, I think it's going to continue moving up towards 150, 120. Could be a pretty good move here today. Gold looks messy to the upside. Looking at the left, I saw it break resistance but was uncomfortable because of the mess. What made you confident to take a buy there? Thanks. What made me confident? You see this beautiful guy over here on the screen, Viggy with the blue headphones? He was in the Slack chat. He provided all the confidence. Yeah, but it was pretty simple idea. We had resistance, right? And when price breaks resistance, where it's going to go? It's going to go towards the next resistance. And then based on that, you just have to take an entry at that point. And it was a beautiful move. I closed pretty early though. I should have left a runner running, but it was a Friday. I wanted to be a little safe. Oh wow, look at this. Pound yen has offed it over here. Pound yen is offed it. It's broken these highs over here. Yeah, I think it's gonna continue up towards 150, 120. I see this ad about transparent FX every day. Yeah, the funny thing is, as the name implies, he's not that transparent. Sent an email to support and haven't heard back. Oh, well, the support people should better start answering emails now. All right, let's take a look at this chart on Euro CAD. The 1 hour candles are about to close at this point. So, EuroCAD support form took an entry when it broke the high. Amazing. Clean. Very, very clean. No complaints, no problems. Pretty simple analysis. Support over here. Rejection here. Rejection here. This candle broke the previous high. It was just, picture perfect trade. Picture perfect trade. You owe me an ice cream when we meet next time. Amazing. Oh wow, look at that. Gold is still running over here. Wow. 1 minute candle, 10 pip move. Where's Kervin? I have no idea. Guys, I don't keep track of people. Like, I'm not their mom, I'm not their dad. I don't keep track of them. Yeah, gold is going to continue on towards 1780. 30 pips more left, right? Look on the daily time. Look at these clean candles to the left hand side on the daily time frame. Really, really easy analysis to continue on to 1780 at least. Someone's saying 1800. Well, I'll raise you 1805. Screw 1800, 1805 right here at the top. Let's take a look on the 4 hour time frame here as well. Beautiful, right? Look at this wick to the left hand side right here. Got a lot of momentum, a lot of volume at this time, pre-New York. Should at least continue on to 1779. Oh, look, 1778 at this point. 1779 is incoming. Amazing. If you're looking for pound yen buys, does that mean pound USD will be going up also? Yeah. We have to break this resistance on pound USD first to continue moving up. Other than that, I don't think it's going to work out. Wow, 1779 almost tapped over here. What a move here. We called this move from 1770. Still continuing over here. 80 pips after that. Hey Raja, I trade very good with low size, okay, but every time I trade with high lot size, I lose the first trade. I come back to small size, and the loss hurts. Any suggestions? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If you increase your lot size, just stay with that lot size. Don't come down, you know. Look ways to maybe manage your risk at the time. Because here's the thing. Whenever I'm going to increase my lot sizes, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to manage my risk. You know, if I can't manage my risk, there's no point in me increasing my lot sizes. Because let's say you move from 50-cent lots to 1 lots, and you're really exceptionally good at managing lot sizes or like risk management, you know, on a higher lot size, then you know that, okay, even if you're going to take a loss on a higher lot size, your loss is going to be smaller than your planned loss because you know how to, you know, manage risk. So that's the most important thing. Whenever you increase lot sizes, understand that you know how to manage risk. I think taking trade on GJ is risky because there's rejection to the left side. Yeah. Yes. I'm not executing on it, but I do think we should see 150 here today again. But I'm not executing on it. I already executed on gold earlier, and that's the only trade I'm going to focus on. Let's take a look at this chart over here. This is pound yen 1-hour chart. Entered at the break. Stop was below the 15-minute low. Secured and running. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. See, this is the thing. So whenever you have consolidation to the left hand side, this consolidation gets broken with swift candles, right? Which means like with really high volume candles. Oh wow, look at that rejection there on pound yen. Really rejected that whole thing, tapped into that resistance, and boom, came right back down. Those of you secured on the top, man, clap for yourself. You secured on the top. All right, this candle closed back below that resistance. 30-minute candle also closed back below that resistance. Look at the left-hand side over here. Hey, Raja, my first day here. I've been watching your stream since the last 2 months, and last week I had 13% profits. This week I'm up 5%. Oh, nice, man. Beautiful. Making people win over here. Man, gold is still on its way over here to 1780. 1780 is incoming. GJ is going fast and making wicks all week. Yes. GJ has been a heartbreaker all week. Okay. Yeah, we rejected that area over there. What is your analysis on Euro JPY? Let's take a look here. Oh, Pound USD also rejected that area. Pound Euro JPY. Let's see over here. Oh, nice. Look at that. We're closing bullish at this point on the 1-hour chart. 30 minutes also closing bullish. Yeah, I think Euro JPY should continue moving bullish. From here, we should continue moving bullish. As long as we don't break below, let's say, 130.300, we should continue moving up. All right, let's take a look over here. When withdrawing, the fees the same? Yes. Remember 46 weeks ago when you went to bed and wake up on GJ, moved 150 to 200 during that time? This week I refreshed the chart several times. GJ was not moving at all. Yeah, pound yen has been very stale. There has been no improvement in price. No improvement in price. Maybe there's been a difference of about 30, 40 pips, but nothing significant that you can say, okay, like, you know what, we had a huge move on pound yen. Nothing. Look at this rejection down here from 149, 450. Just retraced all the way back in. No volume here, nothing. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. This is gold 30-minute chart. Learned so much from you. 45,000 this week. Oh, nice, Eugene. Eugene is rolling in dough. Buy once we break the resistance. We have POI. I don't know what POI is. Point of interest? Point of interest. Okay, makes sense. Yeah. So I guess this retracement is necessary after having this big move. So we're going to see if we create a support to continue up or not. Do you think it's because the pound and yen are both recovering? I don't know. There's been no volume in pound. Yen has been no volume there. So there's very hard to say what's going on over here. Let's take a look at this chart over here. This is number theory. Okay. There's no numbers on these, so targeting next second level with partials at 150. Okay, so you're trying to see if we can continue on towards 150, 200. Okay, yeah, it's going to be interesting if it works here or not. Let's see. Are you holding Dogecoin? It's at 30 cents. I am not holding Dogecoin. Man, 2 months ago, Dogecoin was like less than a penny. It has made 30 times its gains. It's crazy. Let's take a look over here. I remember Dogecoin was created to troll all the other coins. Where do you see that? Right here? Dogecoin? 28 cents, man. Wow, crazy. Look at this. This was at 0.02 cents in 2019. What's this? January, it was 0.008. It's at 29 cents at this point. Just nuts. Insane. Well, good for everyone who's holding it and making money. I wanted to take pound yen on a 4-hour. Once it closed with big rejection, broke the high, but that range was scary. Yeah, it's pretty scary over here. Any idea of funding traders at Dominion Markets? Probably we're looking at something like that, but we'll see. I'm creating a plan around that. But that plan has to be beneficial to both parties, so we're going to see how it's going to be done. Probably it's going to be a challenge or something like that, but we'll see what we can do there. Robinhood blocked their traders from Dogecoin again. Well, people who trade on Robinhood, they should have learned their lesson the first time when they blocked GameStop. Come on, man. Every time I paper trade, my trades play out, but when I take them on an account, it ends up being a risk management lesson. What do you advise? I advise whenever you're taking a paper trade, just take the trade. Just take the trade. Just take the trade, because seems from your comment that you know how to manage risk, so that's still pretty good. If you know how to manage risk and you can take a paper trade all the time, even if that's going to be a losing trade, you can still manage risk at that time. Outside of trading, when you work out in the morning, how are you still managing energy? I always get sleepy after that in the morning. Power naps needed. Yeah, I take power naps in the afternoon. I take like a half an hour nap at around 1 p.m., 2 p.m. Yesterday I took a nap at like 1 p.m. Wanted to wake up after 30 minutes. Woke up after 3 hours. Yeah, it ruined my whole night. I couldn't go to sleep. Can we deposit via Visa, Skrill on Dominion Markets? Not sure. Not yet. Not yet. Been trading for a while and still fighting with marketer execution versus pending orders. I think instead of pending orders, you should focus on market executions. That's going to be much more important to focus on market executions, right? Because that way you're going to develop confidence. Pending orders, sometimes if you're going to put pending orders and while you're sleeping or while you're away, they might get activated and then they might get stopped out without you even knowing. So that's a little bit of a bummer, right? With market execution, at least you can look at the chart, you can look at the entry, you can look at the price and kind of like, make decisions based around that. We can see pound yen is coming back in this range to continue moving up here. Seems like it. Last year, you usually didn't trade gold. If I'm right, you have caught a lot of good trades on gold this year. What changed this year? I think confidence. Last year, I spent a lot of time watching gold. I spent a lot of time, people trading gold. And what I would literally do is I would just map out their entries on my charts and I would try to explain to myself why did they take those entries and how could I have taken those entries. So this took about, 5-6 months. And then I implemented all those things this year, which is why I started taking successful trades on gold this year. And most of it was just waiting. That's it. I don't think I haven't lost a single gold trade this year. I've lost a bunch of GJ trades, but not a gold trade. Should I keep holding gold? Depends on where you entered gold. What's this? Hey man, I have 2 winning trades today. What a great Friday. On to the weekend. Have a great weekend. Oh, nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at pound yen here, man. This candle is about to close in 5 minutes. And I think it's going to continue moving bullish. Like if this 15-minute candle closes bullish, the next one should retrace and then continue pumping. Boom, boom. Euro USD analysis, please. I think you need to send a chart. You send a chart and then we're going to take a look at it. Thanks for everything. When we break past the high of a doji, does that give a high probability of a strong breakout? It depends. It depends. I mean, this is the thing, right? Let's take a look at this area right here. Now, obviously, we have a target at 150, 150 for sake of simplicity with numbers, and we had exhaustion right here. Candle broke above 150 but closed below 150. If this candle closes above 150, what's this candle doing? This candle is doing what the previous candles couldn't do, right? This candle then becomes a gladiator candle because this is breaking and closing above 150 where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles couldn't do. So it's paving the way for the next candle to continue moving bullish. That's what this candle is doing. We also have updates on Magic Keys. Our stuff is stuck at customs. Plus also there's a third wave, so they're all understaffed. So we're probably going to be shipping by, some of them have been shipped, but most of them will be shipped by, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday. But I think most of the tracking orders have been sent out. Suez Canal? No. That's unblocked. They took the ship out from the Suez Canal. Hey coach, started trading 5 weeks ago. First week was a loser. Rest of them were winners. Even this shitty week was a winner. Oh, nice, nice. Beautiful. Let's see here. Let's take a look at this chart. This chart. Oh, wow. We're at 30 cents here on Dogecoin. Crazy. This thing keeps going up. That thing is dodging all the resistances and moving up. Euro USD. Order block. Partials. This was my trade today. Beautiful trade today. Stop loss below that candle over there. To be honest, I would have taken the trade on this candle over here for the next one to continue up. And I think Euro JPY also moved up if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look here. Oh, it hasn't yet. But it should. Technically, it should continue moving bullish. Let's take a look at this chart over here. I don't trust that resistance. That's true. I want a bearish close below this candle to target the downside. Perfect. Or you need a bullish close above 1.78 8,000 here for price to continue moving bullish. Because whenever you're looking at the chart, always look at the chart from the perspective of, okay, what could make price go up and what could make price go down? Hey man, I really like the hoodie. Where'd you get the hoodie? Oh, thanks. Yeah, let me show you the backside. Yeah. We also have another one. I have a buddy, Josh. He's working on these hoodies. This one right here. This is a really sick one. This has milk all over it. Don't ask me how milk got there. But yeah, they're pretty nice. What do you think about Williams fractals? I have no idea what that is. Williams fractals. No clue. Hey Raja, is there an organization that can lend you capital for trading? Yes, there is a organization. They're called Funding Talent. You can go over there. Funding Talent. This is the one organization I support. There are also a bunch of them out there as well, but we've had these guys as guests on the stream, so that's why I support them. I've reached out to other organizations as well, and they always denied coming on the live stream. So I don't know. When you deny something, then there's obviously something to hide, and I don't like that. Yeah, FTMO denied. I told them, hey man, I'm on the stream. Let's just talk, talk because whenever we have a guest on the stream, this is like a hot pot, like because the gulag goes wild. We ask questions. We ask like really hard questions, right? We asked Funding Talent, where did it get their funds to trade? How did it do withdrawals? And they were completely open and honest about everything. Right? And that's something I like. If you're going to run a business, you have to come on and be open and honest about it. I asked FTMO, hey, come on the stream. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a chance for you to promote your business and maybe get more clients. They said, no, we can't do that. I'm like, oh, okay. That's fine. Because they knew this is the hot pot right here. The gulag jumps every time. Every chance they get. Is there a free course you can recommend for us to enroll or study? I want to learn more about trading. Newbie here. Well, there's nothing free which you can enroll in, and otherwise there will be no enrollments, right? I think the best thing you can go to is babypips.com. Go to education, or I have a bunch of videos on my YouTube channel too, so you can go check them out as well. Oh wow, look at that. Look at this 15-minute candle. Didn't really close above 150. A weak bullish candle over here. Look at this 30-minute also. Very difficult. What day did you guys have Funding Talent? I want to check them out. I think it was on the 17th July. I think it was on the 17th July. Oh, what's this? This is not the right one. Yeah, let's see over here. YouTube.com. Go to Wix, don't lie. Yeah, I think it was on the 17th July. Let's take a look over here. Go down. November, September. Do we even have July over here?
Yeah, it's 17th of July. I remember because I watched it like a few days ago.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
A
17th
lot of
July.
people don't know this, but the best way to make money with
Holy.
If I take a wild guess, like 1 hour inside the stream or something like that.
Oh yes, 17th July. I'll paste this link.
Right.
Yeah.
1 hour.
17th July, and I think I had them again on 30th October. Someone in the Gulag mentioned that. Let's take a look over here. Oh yes, special guest, Funding Talent, 30th October. Where are they? You're right here. Yes. We asked some pretty hard questions. There's a guy that does drop shipping and does full courses on YouTube. He's really good. You can have him as a guest too. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I've been looking at getting someone like that as a guest as well. Current update on my Euro JPY trade. Let's take a look over here. Entered buys at this candle's retrace, giving more favorable stop loss. I have closed half my position. Nice. Yeah, let's take a look over here. Yeah, nice. So you closed your half 50% at this point. If this 15-minute candle continues dropping, I think you should close another 50%. I would close another 50% at this point. Rock's FX. Oh, he has blocked me. He blocked me for a full year for some reason. Because for a full year, people wanted him as a guest, and I couldn't look him up. I couldn't look him up, and it turned out he blocked me. So now he's never going to be a guest on my YouTube stream. How can I tax my Forex profits offshore? How can you tax your Forex profits offshore? I think the best way to do that is to open up a offshore bank account, and to do that, you need to open up a offshore company first. So open up an offshore company, and then open up a bank account, and then withdraw all your profits over there. Hey, good morning. Can you please take a look at this trade I'm in? All right, Cuento ni Rongen Kilo. Let's take a look over here. I remember Cuento ni Rongen Kilo. Impulse buy. Yeah, I don't know. It was pretty tough at this point. When 7 pips prop did not secure any, closed 50% as it came back to my entry point. Well done, well done. Closed another 50% when it closed below support. Beautiful. You manage risk here perfectly. That's amazing. Right now we're rejecting that resistance here. Very difficult to trade pound yen here this week. Extremely difficult. Right? We had resistance, we had support. If you break the support, I think it can continue on moving bearish in this, 14, 15 pip range. So we'll see what happens. Serious question. When we withdraw Forex profit, does it legal according to government? Do we need to show proof to government if big amount withdrawal? No. Not at all. I mean, depends on where you are, basically. I mean, if you're in a communist country, then they'll ask you, where'd you get this from? But usually no one's going to ask you where you got this from. Even if they do, just, investments. Or as long as you pay tax on it, then that's perfectly fine as well. Are you considering partnership of Dominion markets with funding talent? Yes. Yes, haven't really talked to them about it, but it's been in the air for a little bit here. So let's see what happens. There's some issues. I mean, I think the brokerage is still new. Maybe in the 3rd and 4th month of operation, we're gonna look into that, because I want to make sure that it runs smoothly for the first 3-4 months before we kind of like jump into some sort of a partnership. If you're in Canada, how do you do taxes? Is it necessary on how much profit you make? No, not at all. At the end of the day, here's what happens, right? Whenever you're making money from trading, e-commerce, whatever you're doing, right? The government doesn't really care how much money you're making, as long as they get their cut. Their cut they get from taxes. If you don't pay tax on it, then they'll be on your ass about that. But if you're paying your tax on time, you're gonna have no issues at all. How do you pay tax on trading? You need to talk to an accountant, please. Let's see here. How does the commission incentives work with Dominion markets? Could you please explain? Okay. Let me see. Okay, let me explain it through this right over here. So let's say, for example, I took this trade right here, right? My commission was $105 at this point. If my commissions reach, let's say, $150, then I can use these commissions to buy magic keys. If my commissions reach, let's say, $500, then I can use these commissions to enroll into market fluidity. So that's how the commissions work, because the commissions are basically profits for the brokerage, right? So what we're saying is we're going to be a little bit different, that okay, when you do commissions, you have the opportunity to buy into certain programs. So if you go to dominionmarkets.com, go to incentives right here. This is it right here at this point. You can use 500 to get in market fluidity, or you can get 165 to get magic keys. But you can only use commissions once. It's not like you can use them over and over and over again. No, just once. We're nice, but we're not that nice. Nicer than others. Let's put it that way. In UK, you have to pay tax on trading. Yes, that's true. How many people work for you with the brokerage So works? We have a team working offshore with customer support. Let's see here. But how would the government know that you are trading if you don't tell them? Well, they'll ask you for proof of funds. Like a time is going to come where they will ask you, hey man, like, where's this money coming from? And you can't say, mind your business, because then say, okay, no, buddy, we'll get in your business. The government doesn't mind their business. Can we use magic keys on demo accounts with Traders Domain? Yes. You can use it on all brokerages. Let's see here. What would you be looking to get in gold cells? I will not be looking to get in gold cells. That's one thing I'm not going to do. I think what what you might want to do is, now obviously, gold went up, we created a resistance here, right? So we have a resistance formed at this point. Now technically, a perfect technical trade is going to be where price creates a support to continue moving up. But if you're specifically looking for sells, you will need for price to break support to take sells, right? When we're making a high and price is printing bearish candles, that doesn't mean price is going to go down. Usually that's not good. That's not going to be the case, because ideally you should be taking sells once we break supports, right? So if we create a support and we break the support, then look for sells. Otherwise, we're bullish momentum. This move down is basically just a retracement at this point, from what it seems like. Look at this, pound yen is still rejecting that whole 150 area. 150 area is very, very strong, extremely strong area there. Your JPY is still struggling here at this point. It would be great to have a guest, Jaspreet from Minority Mindset. You know what? I really like that guy from Minority Mindset. If you guys don't follow him on Instagram, man, that guy has so much information. Okay. Minority Mindset. Right here. This guy right here. So much knowledge, this guy. So much. If you want to know about finances, mortgages, credit, anything, rental properties, anything, this is your guy right over here. He has so much, his whole page is filled with value. So much value over here. Do I follow? Oh, I don't follow him from, I follow him from my main account. My problem is too early risk. Okay, what's this? My problem is too early risk-free trade because I don't know price where go. But after price risk-free, that go to profit and make me angry. Right? I think you tried your best to explain it to me what was going on. But from what I understand is now, this is a very common problem. So the question was that, what I think the question is that I put my trade risk-free too soon, which means like let's say if someone takes a buy at this point at 1773, right? Price goes in profits, and they say they put their stops at break even too early. So when you put your stops at break even too early, this means you're accepting that break even outcome, right? Because if price retraces and stops you at the break even, you're accepting that outcome. You can't do that in the beginning, because what my rule is, I will only put stops at break even if I'm securing profits. That's the only reason I'm going to do that. Did you learn from Controller FX? No. He was my student, and then he left. And now he copies everything I do. Literally everything.
You should be called copy and paste FX.
Copy and paste FX. Because like, you know, when you wanna copy stuff, you press the control button, right? Control C, Control V. I think that's where you got the name controller. It is what it is. It's okay. How long does my Forex account? What? How long does my Forex account take for it to close if I'm not using it? I have no idea. I think, I don't know. Depends on brokerages. I know here your account stays open indefinitely, but I think your demo account closes after 6 months or archives after 6 months. All right. Oh wow, look at this. Someone's looking for sells over here. Clean candles, but when London session opened, it rejected this area. Okay, but we still have clean candles here. So does that mean it will be a strong zone even if it's clean traffic? See, in this scenario, since this candle is about to close in 50 seconds, I would maybe look at 30-minute candle is also going to open right now. So, I mean, if we close below this area, I think a better opportunity would be to wait for this low to be broken for price to continue down. And also, it's a Friday, so you got to be very, very careful on Friday. Be very meticulous about your trades on Friday, right? Don't take illogical trades. When you're taking trade, be very sure that everything is substantiated in your favor. Going full margin gold sells. What do you think? Sure, man. Go ahead. Looks good. Looks good. I don't think that's the smartest idea here for today, but you know, if it works out, it works out. But I think that would be a very dumb decision to do at that point. I mean, it could go down, but there's no confirmations yet. Ooh, we have US 100 over here. A buy is above resistance, looking for a 20 pip move. Looks good. I mean, I think you need the next candle to break the high for price to continue moving bullish. We're going to keep an eye on that and see what happens. Look at that. Candle closed below that support, right? If this was a Wednesday or if this was a Thursday, I'd be executing sells once this candle breaks the low of the previous candle. I'd be executing sells at that point if this was a Thursday or a Wednesday. Because, you know, Thursday, Wednesdays are high volume days, and that would make sense. All right, let's take a look at US 30 over here. See what's going on. So US 30, we witnessed it making new highs over here. We made history here on US 30. Right now, we broke above this resistance. The 30-minute candle has closed. We have created a minor support. We have created another resistance. If we break this area, we had really strong numbers yesterday for the retail sales. We had really strong numbers for unemployment claims. 200,000 less people filed for unemployment, which means a lot of people are employed. That creates, you know, like payroll tax creates like, you know, more, I mean, it's more optimistic for the economy over here. So looking at news here today, we have nothing happening for the USD. So I don't know. If we do break above 34,100 on US 30, there's going to be a very good possibility for price to continue up. Gold is still in this meticulous situation over here. We'll see if we break above 1777.50 to continue up or not. Buy above previous high. Oh, nice. Beautiful, man. This is what I like to see over here. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Clean candle to the left-hand side. Broke the high. I mean, the target is set. Beautiful. Amazing. I have now closed 100%. We have 30-minute bearish candle indicating selling pressure. My initial risk was 2,000. Only lost 456. Very nice. Very nice outcome over there. What's this? During funding challenge, I took 110 lots and commission was $7 per lot. I paid over 3% in commission. The challenge is really 11% in 22 trading days. Oh, nice. Beautiful. 3% in commissions. I have a couple thousand to invest in something, but I'm not consistent enough in trading yet. What is a good medium-term investment that can offer me a good return of $1,000 to $2,000? See, now you want a return of $1,000 to $2,000, but on what amount? What amount you have? See, we're not Mr. Landon Johnson. Depends on what amount you have. VRA is pretty good. SPX 500 is pretty good. Your I think US bonds are pretty solid at this point, but I don't know anything about those long-term investments. Oh, good return for 1,000 to 2,000. Oh, you have 1,000 to $2,000. I don't know. I bought more Tesla stock yesterday. Maybe that could be a good idea. You know, because if you look at Tesla right now, Tesla is pretty low at this point. Tesla stock. It's at 738. You know, it made a high at 776. It's gonna. They had a split above $1,000. I think it's gonna continue moving bullish. So I bought more Tesla. I have Canada drone delivery as well. Drone delivery stock right here. I bought this as well. It's at break even at this point. I'm holding these like for the next 2 years, 3 years. Oh, look at that. Pound yen is breaking the lows over here, just like we talked about. I think you missed the point I was trying to get across. Oh. Let's see here. Yeah, man, Tesla is going to continue moving. Tesla is the pioneer of electric vehicles. I mean, as we move into technology, as we move into, like, 2023, 2025, as long as Elon Musk is alive, Tesla is going to continue soaring. They're the pioneers over here. Slowly and surely we are moving into slowly and surely we're moving into automation, because I was talking to someone about this 2 weeks ago and we were discussing how in the future we won't be even driving cars at one point. There's going to be no need to drive cars. I mean, think about it. When you have adaptive cruise control, right? You don't have to brake. You don't have to do nothing. The car moves itself, steers itself, brakes itself, accelerates itself. A point is going to come where every electric vehicle is going to be connected to network nodes, right? And every car will know where the other car is. So they'll be much more better at driving than we are as humans. They'll be moving really quick. So, hey, Michael.
Hey, good morning.
Hey,
I just want to talk about the what you're saying on electric cars and Elon Musk. Alphabet and Google and these self-driving cars, they're already doing test runs in cities like Seattle. And in the future, you're right, I don't think anyone's going to own a car. You're going to have an app on your phone. The car's going to come to your door. You're going to enter the coordinates and it's going to take where you want to go. And that'll be that. The days of driving are coming to an end. So if you're driving a taxi for a living, better,
Yeah, that's 100%. I agree with that.
Yeah, I do a lot of research and I'm really interested in that stuff. And that's the future for sure. I mean, I'm a driver. I love to drive, but unfortunately, like my grandkids probably won't ever experience that. So
No, they'll say, "Oh, you used to drive? You used to go through all that pain to drive?" And yeah, I had a V8, and now I don't. You know?
I'm all for autonomous vehicles, but I love my Mustang, man. I love driving that V8. So
absolutely,
it's gonna be
absolutely.
hard for me to put that keys down, man. I don't care what kind of autonomous is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the most interesting thing is, like, if you think about it, once these electronic vehicles come in, what's going to happen to all these gas cars? Where they going to go?
Collectibles.
Where they going to dump them, though? I mean, there's so much, I don't know, like recycled metal, something like that. But yeah, that's coming in the near future, 100%. I think what's going to happen slowly is like they'll discourage people from getting gas, and the gas is going to get so expensive that it's just going to get really near to impossible to afford gas to drive their gas cars. Someone is saying they will dump them in Africa. No, they're definitely going to recycle them. They're not dumping them anywhere. Where can I invest in stocks? I use an app called Wealth Simple. You must have seen an ad on YouTube about the Wealth Simple. I think it's only for Canada, and that's all I know. Wealth Simple. I asked this question to someone, and they said, "Well, just download this app, Wealth Simple." I'm like, "Okay." I just downloaded that app, put money in it, searched the stock I wanted to buy, and that was that.
Hey, Raja, is that the app that offers you a free stock?
I have no idea. No. I think that's something else.
Stash is one of them that provides a free stock when you sign up. And on the weekdays, what they'll do is they have a stash party. So you just gotta like sign into your app. I think it's between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern, and you actually get free stock. Like they give out at the stash party. It's not much, but it adds up.
Oh, nice. There's another one, Weeble. Is IC Markets trusted? Yes. Imagine if you miss your car payment and you see your car driving back to the dealership. Yeah. Well, see ya. Miss your payment, I'm gone. Yeah. Let's take a look at pound yen. Oh, wow. Pound yen. Fake out city over here. Doing somersaults the whole week. You can check your stock on this website. Let's take a look over here. cTrader. What's this? This is some next level language here. Oh, German. We use cookies. Okay. Nice. I think this is a new terminal here. I'll take a look at it. Buy stock coin. Coinbase just released this week first cryptocurrency exchange stock. Oh, nice. I think what's also going to happen is that the crypto exchanges are going to become really common, just like we have crypto FX brokers now. They're becoming really common. And that's going to be a new market opening up for a lot of businesses too. Can you buy and hold stocks in IC markets? No, I don't know. I don't think so. Hey, Daddy, good to see you. Thank you. Why did you not take the trade on GJ? Low volume? No, Friday. Friday, and there was a little rejection here. I don't know. Like I was just being very, very cautious. I took a buy on gold earlier on, and that's about it. Not looking to take a trade here now. More trades, but seems like we're about to break above 150 here again. All right, write a stock name. Tesla. Let's see here. Oh, nice. We're seeing a lot of information over here. GBJPY went maximum retailers money to eat before breaking out. Yeah, pound yen has been really playing games over here. Sells got stopped out. Is this okay? Close 50% when candle broke its own high. Okay, perfect. Close another 50% when price went back into the range. Beautiful. This is amazing risk management. This is exactly what I would have done. Really good risk management. Did you explain your gold trade earlier on? Yes. And I'm also going to be doing a full breakdown of all my trades I took this week. Yeah, I'm going to do a full breakdown, I think on Saturday or Sunday. Had 2 losses. If you have a gold position right now, would you let the profits to run? What I would do is I would put stops at 1775 because now you can see this 15-minute candle is breaking the high over here, which is now increasing its probability to continue moving bullish. But we need to cross above 1779 to continue on towards 1780 and then eventually to 1781. So that's what I would do. I would probably like bring my stops below this minor support over here. Do institutions also trade like you, catching only 1 to 2 pips? No, institutions don't work on pips. I think you need to expand your education there a little bit. They work off of contracts. If there's time, could you do EJ analysis? I used to be in this mentorship, and that mentor told us to short EJ at 130. Oh. Let's take a look over here. At 130, due to a bearish 4-hour close with a break of trend line and MA currently in drawdown, but I don't know how to manage. He says he's in a very bearish bias for EJ. All right, so someone told you to sell EJ at 130. Let's take a look over here. So first of all, your JPY is ranging on the daily time frame. Let's take a look on the 4-hour time frame at this point. Oh, right here at support. Yeah, see, I don't know. I think maybe this is where he told you to sell, but eventually this candle had to break this low to continue moving down to eventually fill this wick and then to eventually come down to the support. So I think there weren't much confirmations other than the fact that we were at support. So we needed to break this low over here for price to continue down. So I think at this point you really need to kind of like maybe put a stop loss or cut your losses a little bit. But yeah, I don't know, man. You had to wait for these lows to be broken for price to continue down. Did you take a trade today? Yes, I took a gold trade today for about 10 pips. 10 pips. Take a look at this chart over here. This is Euro USD 15-minute chart. Entry when we broke the previous low. Yeah, but we had a support right here. Had a support right over here. Minor support. Close when 50% came back to entry point. But perfect. Yeah, you managed risk at that point. Good, good. But we had a support at this point. Maybe need to keep that in mind. I wish you a great Ramadan and the best for you and your family. Thank you, man. I'm fasting today. Fasted yesterday. I didn't fast day before yesterday because I was traveling. But I think,
you don't mind me asking, Raja, how long are you fasting for?
It's for 30 days. We have to fast before a couple hours before sunset till sundown.
Sunrise.
Oh yeah, sunrise. So from like 5 a.m. till like almost like 8:15 p.m.
Wow.
8 p.m.
After 2 days of fasting, I feel like really my body just adapted to it.
Yeah.
Like feel less fatigue, more energy. And
It's apparently very healthy. Apparently it reinvigorates your immune system.
yeah, fasting is very great.
Yeah.
So we got a month in the year where we really clean out our bodies and Yeah, it's real nice.
Drink lots of water? No, no water. No water. Someone, someone told me like before you keep your fast, drink lots of water, and I'm like, man, listen, we're humans. We're not camels. We don't store water. The water goes through our body within the first 2 hours. Like we're people. We're not a water dam over here storing water. Yeah. Oh, it looks like we're breaking up over here. Yeah. Because it's just pointless drink lots of water before you fast because in 2 hours it's just gone. All right, let's take a look over here. One little advice. If you signed up for this mentorship here, focus on it only and forget previous courses. Go through the whole database. Your MT5 trade history will look messy. Oh, nice. Thank you, man. Daniel, for the kind words. Appreciate it. Yeah, whoever joins, I tell them, like, listen, this is the last frontier. You will come over here. The last frontier. There's no going away after this. That's it. That's why it's called unlearn and relearn. Have you stopped smoking weed when the sun is up or altogether? No, I stopped smoking altogether. It's been I think it's been like 3 weeks I haven't smoked marijuana at all. 3 weeks. I'm a new man. I'm seeing new things now. I've been trading London session 2 since I'm fasting. Yeah, nice. Me too. Do you know Humble Trader? Maybe you can invite her to the stream as a guest. Oh, I think I've seen the videos on YouTube. Humble Trader. Yeah, I think I've seen YouTube. No girlfriends either, right? No, I'm married. When you take a trade during a high volume time with a clean left side traffic, but after breaking the low, if the price starts ranging, what will you do? If I take, okay, let's say for example, I take a buy, right? I take a buy and there's clean traffic to the left hand side and price starts ranging, I'm gonna close 50% of my position at that point. Because when price starts ranging, this means it can maybe break up or it can break down, right? So there's a level of uncertainty at that point. So at that point, I just close out 50%. Weed is illegal in Dubai. Yes, that's true. And also when you move over there, they do your medical, and if they find out traces of THC in your blood, you can't come in. You got to go back.
THC stays in the blood for up to a month, I think.
Yeah,
Something like that.
exactly. Let's see here. How much is the max lot size anyone can take for 10 pips? Depends on how much money you have. I mean, you got $1,000, you can maybe open 4 lots. Depends on your leverage as well. That's a very open-ended question. Have you ever had a period where you was only losing money in the beginning? Oh yeah, lots of time. For 4 straight months I was losing. And the only reason I was losing was because I was over trading and I was over risking. That's it. There was no other reason. I tell this to everyone here. The only 2 reasons you will lose money in the market, hand over fist, is if you over trade and if you over risk. That there's no other reason why you're going to lose money in the market. No reason at all. So you better recognize that fact. Look at your trading history. Look at the days where you've lost big amounts, right? Look at all your trading history, and you're gonna find a lot of random trades, right? And you're gonna find a lot of trades with bigger lot sizes, just random losses. All right, let's take a look at this over here. Gold 15-minute chart, absolutely clear after 1781. Oh yeah, that's true. 1781, 1785, a bit worried about this. Still pretty good above 1779 for price to continue up. Very nice, very nice. Torre and Bernie for guests, innovation markets. I think we had Torre on maybe when he was launching innovation markets. Probably going to get them on again. Oh, there goes gold. Broke above 1778. We're on our way towards 1780 and then 1781. See, we broke the high over here. We broke the high at this point, and we're on our way. If you can earn $3,000 plus in Dubai, then you can enjoy this. That's true. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they said that if you can make around 20,000 dirhams a month, you can have a really lavish life there. I was like, interesting. All right. Hey, Raja bro, Dominion market is so superb, man. No hangs. It's really quick. In 2 days, I'm up 30%. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Don't forget to secure profits.
GA is looking like it wants to push. It's coming up on resistance.
Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, G is also approaching this resistance here. Maybe see Trading Dom in Instagram. He's a German trader and also offers an academy and stuff. He's a good trader living in Dubai. Oh, all right. Trading Dom. Let's see over here. Trading Dom. Okay. I see Trading Dom. We'll get in touch. We'll get in touch and see what happens. G is approaching that resistance as well. Gold is continuing on. We're going to see 1780 on gold, 100%. 1780, 1781 on gold. What do you think about Raphael Palmdale? Raphael Palmdale, I don't know, man. I don't want to say anything bad about it, so I'm just going to say anything at all. I don't know. I mean, here's what I think. I don't know anyone who can be in a drawdown of $1 million and be okay with it. That's a lot of money, man. $1 million is a lot of money. I watched one of his videos where he's like, yeah, I was in a drawdown for about $1 million, and then, you know, man, price came back up, and I'm like, that's so full of bullshit right there. There's no way, you know. I don't know. I've seen a lot of things in this industry that I can kind of like look at it, and I can say, okay, yeah, like, you know what, that's not right over there. That's not right at all. Today again, I lost all weeks again within just one trade. Oh, just because revenge trade. How to punish myself? How to punish yourself? I don't know. I don't know. Probably go out there and give someone who's needy, give them some money. You know, like buy them food or something like that. Buy them food. Make yourself feel good about it. But think about it. That's the only reason you're going to lose money. If you overtrade and you over risk. That's it. There's no other reason why you're going to lose money. Trading on Friday is just a no. Yes, that's true. It's a big no-no, trading on Fridays. You got to be very, very careful on Fridays. Sometimes Freaky Fridays, but look at this pound yen. It's trying to move up over here to 150, 150. Let's take a look at this chart over here. Pound yen 5-minute chart. Break and close below the range support right here. Okay. Entered on the break of the previous wick. Oh, right here. Okay. Once we broke the low, perfect. Made sense for price to continue down. Close 50% when candle closed bullish. Added risk at the break of the previous 15-minute candle. Amazing. Beautiful. This is absolutely amazing. Look at this. Price created resistance. Candle came down. Added risk over here. Further down. Beautiful. Beautiful trade. I think this happened after the London Open. I was watching this and I was like, oh wow, we finally broke down and then came right back up. Where I live, that much could get you the best villas at the beach. Oh. All right, here we go. We're coming up towards 150, 150 here on pound yen. You have better spreads that time, better than GOAT Forex. I think the reason why the spreads are better is because it's on MetaTrader 5. MetaTrader, yeah, I think that's the whole thing. We had two choices, whether to support MetaTrader 4 or to support MetaTrader 5. I've been trading very successfully and on MetaTrader 5 for about 3 years, 4 years, and that's why we chose MetaTrader 5. Also because it's a newer technology too. Oh, look at this. GA is about to close over here in 2 minutes, and New York Open is about to start. I think with that open, we could see a push up on GA and also possibly a push higher on GJ here at 150. But I'm not executing on this trade. I'm waiting for price to break above 150, 500. Whether that happens today, whether that happens next week, whatever the case is, 150, 500 is my level to take a buy. So I'm just chilling, just watching price here. There is better country than Dubai to escape taxes in terms of weather and freedom. It's only my view. Oh, well then what's that country? How long is reasonably to spend daily checking charts? I think 2 hours, 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours is an ideal time when you should just look at the charts and that's it. I only spend like maybe 2 hours max. That's it. 2.5 hours, 3 hours. That's about it. Let's take a look at this chart over here. Buys above 150, 200. Full TP for buys over here. Nice. Let's see if this plays out here today or not. We have about 40 seconds left. Monaco. Monaco is pretty expensive. Oh, there's Cyprus too. Can I use MT5 here in the US? Yes, you can use MT5. Oh, we got Turkey too. Albania is better. You can't live in Monaco unless you have a certain amount of money. Oh yeah, that's true. What about cTrader? No cTrader. Oh, there we go. Look at GA. Closed below that resistance there. Closed below that resistance. So I think what's going to be better is if we break this high to continue up. Let's take a look at GJ. GJ also closed below 150, 150. Let's look at the 30-minute time frame. Yeah, look at that. We closed below this area here. This is the resistance we need to break right here, 150, 150. We closed below this area. It's going to get very tricky over here. Delicate situation. Gold is on its way bullish. There's no doubt about that. I mean, taking a buy at this point would be a little bit risky, but I would maybe say, maybe take a buy as we cross above 1779. And we are on our way towards 1781, if we break above 1779. All right, let's take a look at this chart. This is... Oh, GP CAD, nice. Nice entry over here. Stops below the previous candle, got this wick fill over here, resistance here, price moved beyond this area, got bonus pips at this point. Bonus pips at this point. Let's take a look at GU over here too. Oh, GU is also trying to move up. GU is also nice. If we break above this area, 1.38040, I think we can continue moving bullish. Do you think a win rate of 70% is good? I think that's excellent. 70% is amazing, amazing win rate. Have you ever speak to Raja Jr., Master P with Luke? Yes. They're two good guys. Master P is a really good trader. Really good trader. Really patient. Luke is also, he's getting pretty good now too. Do you know John Gaddy, super great scammer of Forex robot seller? No. John Gaddy, super great scammer of Forex robot seller. I don't know, man. I just stay away from Forex robots. Yeah, gold is on its way now. 1781, 1780. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here by Harbo Kleck. Let's take a look at this chart here. Oh, wrong chart sent by the Gulag. Wrong chart. Talking about robots, what happened to the algo of Goat FX? I have no idea. That went quite really quick. Algos and robots, man, they think about it, right? Just think about it. If algos and robots, if they made money, everyone would be trading on it. There's one algo that makes money. One of my students, he's invested in it. I don't know the name, I forget the name, but if he was here, he would tell the name about it. But I don't know. Every algo I've seen in the long term, they just come down and crash, or guys just just stop talking about them. Pakistan is the best for hiding tax. Okay. See over here. What's the student name? I forget. He's a French guy. I forget. Do you have a Trixie? If yes, is it open to public? No, I don't have Trixie. Do you think the last 15-minute bearish candle in GJ just retested Asian highs? I think so. We've been retesting this area for a quite long time now. We need to really break above this area to kind of like move further ahead, but it's been a problem over here. I've been living in Dubai for the past 26 years. I can be your guide. Oh, thank you, man. Really appreciate it. Yesterday when I talked about it, I got a lot of messages about people, and man, I really appreciate the hospitality. But let's see where we go from there. How do you send charts? There's a link in the description. You can go there and you'll see how to send charts. You should consider bringing Andrew Lockwood as a guest. He has been trading for a long time. He doesn't really provide signals. Let's take a look here. Forex signal. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen his videos on YouTube. Oh, wow. He's got 1,500 reviews. Damn. That's a lot of reviews. Best in the world. Wow. Live streams are brilliant. I have live streams too. How come no one talks about my live streams? Yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get him on. I'm gonna message him, Andrew Lockwood. I'm not even sure if he's gonna give me a time of the day, but it's worth a shot. Crazy. All right, looks like we're about to break the high over here on pound USD. We're trying to, oh, we broke the high over here. Should continue bullish at this point. We got clean range till 1.38 160, 1.38 200. Looking at pound AUD, we're about to break the high over here as well, but hasn't broken yet. GJ has broken the high over here, and we'll see if we continue on towards 150 300 here or not. 150 300. First stop is right here, 150 250, around like 10 pips away. So let's see what happens. All right. Why at my pre-order has generated a shipment label, but the shipment has not been handed over to DHL? Because they are stuck at the port. That's why the shipments are stuck. There's a pandemic happening, so not many people are working. So patience is needed at this time. He is a good but promotes to take his course in closed chat room. Why to go there when we have you here? Everything you open for the world on YouTube and you explain your trades live. Yes, thank you, thank you. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. This chart is sent by Mr. Ahmed here on YouTube. YouTube Gulag, price chart coming in. Let's take a look at this chart. This is, we have a bunch of screenshots here. Close these. Let's take a look at this chart here. Gold 5-minute chart. Price broke small resistance on the 5-minute. You entered a buy over here, secured 10 pips and left a runner running. Beautiful. And now I guess price is still moving up here for you. Amazing. We're still bullish, very bullish, no bearish momentum. See, this is where you didn't have to sell, right? Price created a support. If we broke the support, we could move down, but we didn't. Oh, Aaron, patience is needed. I waited 9 months for Magic Keys. That's true. Aaron is in South Africa, and I remember when you ordered it. I remember you ordered it, and the pandemic hit so strong, we couldn't ship to South Africa for 3 months, 4 months. We shipped one, it got lost somewhere. It took 9 months for you to get your package. Yeah, but eventually you got it. Oh wow, look at that. Pound yen is moving up here now. See, these are really good prime impulse entries here. When we break the highs, you keep your stops below the previous candle and anticipate price to continue moving up. I think same thing happened on pound AUD, but with not much force. Oh wow, look at that. We tapped 1780 on gold. Next stop is 1781. Gold got second trade. Beautiful, beautiful. Looks like a lot of people are taking buys here on gold for price to continue bullish. We're about to tap into 1781. Whoever's in this gold trade, man, clap for yourself. You have had a golden runner here today. This is a golden trade right here on gold. All the way from 1770 all the way up to 1780, almost 100 pips. 100 pips in about, what, 2 hours? Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Quickest way to learn what you teach. Silly question, but I'm new. Quickest way to learn. Go through some of the videos I have on YouTube. That's the quickest way to learn. Done for the day. Raja Boss mentioned learn from your confident from microfluidity. Nice, nice, nice. Where should I take TP on gold now? Well, that's like driving a car and not knowing where your destination is. Right? So if you're in gold buys and you don't know where your destination is, I think you need to reevaluate your analysis. Oh, you have a runner. Okay. Looking to the left-hand side, we're approaching some sort of a resistance here, right? Let's take a look on the 30-minute time frame here. So we're going to scroll all the way through the left-hand side. Just bear with me here. Scroll all the way through left-hand side, and this is a resistance right here. Right, so I think this is going to be a point to kind of like, you know, secure some profits and leave the rest running. Because if we continue beyond 1781, it's very easy to continue till 1782, 1783, and then if we continue from there, we can continue on to 1788. But, you know, if that happens today, that's going to be a monster move. But I think tomorrow, Monday, we might get that. I've been in buys since 1760. Oh, nice. Man, I know a guy who sold gold at 1742. Way down over, if you guys remember from yesterday. Way down over here, 1742. And we told him, hey man, like, I don't think it's gonna come down. You gotta close it. Yeah. I don't know if he's holding or not, but it's a very delicate situation at that point. Looks like GA is also moving up over here. Look at this price on GJ. We're also moving up here on GJ.
I'm in on that.
Nice, nice. To be honest, pretty nice moves here for Friday. Especially if you look on the 30-minute time frame here on gold, this candle closed above this resistance on the 30-minute time frame, and boom, up we go with momentum. Hey Raja, will Dominion markets accept V load for deposits and withdrawals? No. No V load for deposits or withdrawals. I think it's going to be the biggest crypto brokerage in the next 5 years. I have big plans, so let's see where we go with that. You think gold can drop next week? I don't know, but let's talk about what's happening right now on gold. They're moving bullish. Oh wow, look at that. We broke past 1781. We're coming up towards 1782 now. What's better, higher spread or higher commissions? Especially if you are just earning cents. I think lower spreads is better. That's what I think. Oh wow, we tapped 1782. Next up, 1783. Crazy move here, man. I can't believe I had buys from all the way down from 1772. Would have been up like... Would have been up pretty nice here.
You get upset, Raja. Sometimes I do my support, my resistance, and I see where it's gonna go, and then I have to do something. I come back and boom, it happened, and I'm like, fuck. Does that happen to you? Like I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes it happens, but I don't really let it get to me because I've seen these moves so many times now. Like now I've gotten used to it. Yeah, now even if I miss them, I'm like, okay, you know what? It's gonna happen maybe next week, next month, and then I'm gonna catch it. How much is the max lot size anyone can take for 10 pips? Depends on how much money you have, depends on how much leverage you have. You know, so we need that information too. Oh, we're about to tap into 1783. What a day here today. All the way from 1770 till 1783 coming right up. Ooh, people have got 5% here today. Beautiful. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. Oh, nice. Look at this. Buys over here. Close bearish retracement. Entered on the break of the bearish high. Beautiful. Secured 50%. Stops at break even. Amazing move over here. Beautiful move over here. Oh, 1783 tapped. Damn, son. Gold is on a new road over here. Look at this 4 hour. Look at this clean traffic on the 4 hour.
Next stop, 1790. All aboard.
1790. Captain, all aboard. Hey, man. I am at sell at 1778. What should I do? Were you on the stream when you sold at 1778? I think you should close everything. I mean, we were talking about this, man. We literally talked about this.
God.
My God, man. We talked about this. Someone is saying huddle. Yeah,
I don't believe someone has a sell going. I just don't believe it.
we talked about why you will sell. And we also talked about why you will not sell. Fucking thing has been going up since 1770, man. It's been rock, cock, and hard solid all the way till 1783 at this point. Hey Raja, please play Cardi B. Cardi B is gonna complain to YouTube that I'm playing her song, so I can't play that. It's gonna be copyright infringement. Thank you, man. Making me more love your work. Oh, nice, nice. Beautiful, beautiful. I have a $2,000 account. What's the max lot size on GGN Gold? I think you should stop thinking about the $2,000 account and the max lot size you can use on it, because you're going to lose it like that. You should start thinking about what percentage you want to risk instead of max lot size. Commissions are counted one way, but what if you close partials? Is commission included into the partial closures? Commission is closed when you close the entire position. So it's still going to be the same way. Like, you know, even if partial commissions were closed with partial positions, it's going to be the same thing as when you close the entire position. So I haven't really looked into it, but I think it's the same thing at that point. Oh, looks like Ryan is in a very windy area there. Where should I start sell in gold? Not right now, that's for sure. Gold is not a sell. Gold was a buy. If you're looking for sells, you need to look at what happened to gold, right? Look at gold. Gold went bullish. So instead of looking for sells, look to see how you could have been in buys on gold. That's what you should do. Also, it's the Friday, so don't actually, you know what? Go ahead, over risk and over trade today. Just start over risking and over trading right now. Start selling gold, start selling pound yen. But what I do is, if I see big moves on a pair, I always look at that and I always ask myself, okay, I wasn't in this trade. How could I have taken this trade? And then I learn from that. I try to draw these candles. I try to make notes of that. I try to learn from this, because like these situations are going to happen over and over again. And if you don't learn from these situations today, you're going to miss them over and over again, like, you know, next week, next month, and it's going to get very difficult. And at the same time, man, it's going to be a very frustrating feeling at that point when you keep on missing trades like this, because you're not learning from these things. What are the requirements for an Islamic account? Should I add any documents from Islamic representative? No, there are no requirements for an Islamic account. Have a good weekend. I'm taking leave. See you next week. Oh, thank you, man. Take care, take care. I'm a beginner and have never traded gold. Do you think it's dangerous to try trading gold? Yes. I think if you're a beginner, you should focus on one currency pair and just focus on just that. Just focus on one pair and try to, like, you know, see how it moves during a session. Like, you know, but the most important thing is understand what time you're going to trade, whether that's going to be the New York session, London session, you know, Asian session. Just focus on one session and slowly you're going to start to get a hang of it. How often do you live trading on gold? We do live trades every day. Like, we do live streams every day. If there's an opportunity to take gold, we basically call out the idea. Like yesterday, we had a buy on gold, and there was a pretty good move there. I deposited $500 1 month ago and lost $300 on it. I'm now at $37, getting consistent with managing risk and trusting my analysis. Oh, nice. Very nice. You can bring that back too, 100%, no problem. Quick question. You said when it makes a new high, it will retrace and retest the high. In what time frame you see support to form strong support? I mean, 1 hour, 4 hour. Depends, right? Depends on what's happening. If this 30-minute candle closed bearish, if the next one broke its low, then it would continue moving down and you would look for a support, right? But if you look on a 15-minute time frame, we see that support was formed on the 15-minute time frame. So it depends on, you know, from time frame to time frame. So this support was formed on the 15-minute with this candle closed bullish. So next one just went up to retest the high, and then with volume, we continued moving bullish. What's this? I lost $4,000 yesterday. Account washed out on gold. Oh, that's too bad. Sorry to hear that. Hey Raja, 2 weeks ago I blew 75% of my account. After that, took a break. Now I'm risking a lot. Oh, what? Now I'm risking a lot more, but I'm 70 to 80% correct. And also I managed losses very effectively. Should I continue like this? That's up to you. That's up to you if you want to continue on like this. But like, I think that's a lot of risk you're taking on. Hey Raja, what's the best bit of trading advice that someone gave you that you use today? The best advice I still use today is to focus on 1 or 2 trading opportunities a day. That's it. That's what I focus on. Seems pretty simple, but it's pretty hard to implement because you really got to force yourself to do that, man. Because price is moving all the time. Price is moving all the time. You're on social media, you're watching people take trades all the time. You're watching people post charts all the time. And you're constantly comparing yourself to that. The thing is, you're defining different metrics of where you should be in life, where you are not when someone else is there. So that kind of forces you into taking more trades. I mean, at the end of the day, there was a time, I was going through this time where I would take trades just to prove a point or just to show off, and in my adventures of doing that, I was losing more money than I was making because I was constantly trying to take a trade to show off, and I was taking more losses. And when I would take a win, I would just post that win. Hey guys, look at this amazing trade I took. But I would never post all the losses I took before that. But now things have changed. I think things start to take a really good turn around when we started the live streams. Got more disciplined, got more efficient in trades, got more efficient with risk management, and all that came together, and now we have a very positive outcome.
Do you think that happened because you felt like people were gonna hold you accountable?
Yep.
Or you want? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. What do you think about this institutional style trading with huge RR? How do you know institutions trade that way? Did they call you to let you know, hey man, this is how we trade, or where'd you get that information? That's when I want to ask people who say that, hey, I trade in institutional style. And I'm always like, well, how do you know it's an institutional style? Did JP Morgan call you and tell you this is how we trade? Where'd you get that information? Uber told him. Yeah, I don't know, man. Institutions don't trade on pips. They don't trade on lot sizes. They trade on contracts. They manage millions and millions of dollars. No one's going to trade millions and millions of dollars by watching, 1-hour candlesticks and 30-minute candlesticks. When should we close partials when price movement against us and in our what? When should we close partials when price move against us and in our favor? I don't know. That's a contradictory question over there. All right, let's take a look at this chart. Secured 80% at 18 pips, stop loss at break even. Beautiful. Made 8% with Forex family. Have a great weekend. Oh, beautiful, man. Amazing. Amazing. See, this is what it is. No signals, just education and confidence. That's it. Oh, I just got 50,000 on Dogecoin. Oh, beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. I walked once into a prop firm in Turkey and they were using descriptive statistics. They execute with order flow and many strategies from global macro to relative value and statistical arbitrage. Yeah, that sounds about right. This was a rough week after having a good week last week. Rodeo trading and trading news, big mistakes. Signed up for market fluidity and looking forward to resetting the mindset and becoming profitable. Nice. Yes, on the 25th, we're going to have a webinar. That's what the intake is all about. We're going to have a webinar on a topic. And yeah, I just can't wait. Like, I'm just still building that webinar now. So I think that's going to be a very interesting thing that we can look into. How you think about Euro USD? I don't think about Euro USD. I think you need to send a chart so we can take a look into that. Let's take a look at this chart over here. This is, oh, GA 15-minute chart. Taking a buy at this point. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Pretty tough taking a buy at this point. Should have taken a buy right here when we broke the high. Up 3%, calling it a day. Oh, nice. Thanks for making magic keys. It has helped me a lot. Whenever I feel confused, I just press buy and sell together. Whichever gets executed, I stay with it. It's a great strategy. Nice. Yeah, that's it. Just hit. There's a combo code on magic keys. You press and hold buy and sell, and then you press up, down, left, and down, up. And it's gonna execute the winning trade. You remember we used to play Sega? Back in the day, Sega and Nintendo. Up, down, B, C, C. Fatality. Kids nowadays can't do that now on their PSs and Xboxes. You can't do that now. That was the good old days. Someone in the gulag said, "What's Sega?" Oh, wow, man. You're way too young if you don't know what Sega is. Let me show you here. Sega game console.
They don't know what Sega is. They don't know what Atari is, man. I'm old, dude.
Yeah. This thing's selling for $100. Yeah, Sega. This is the one. This is the one my cousins had. This one right here. Man, they used to beat the shit out of this console and it wouldn't break. I had a Super Nintendo. I remember I had a Super Nintendo. Where is it? This one right here. This is the one I had, Super Nintendo. Nice times we had back then. Will that webinar will be for Market Fluidity members? Yes, it will be for Market Fluidity members only. Do you guys use commission or spread only accounts? I use commission, and I have lower spreads, commissions and low spreads. We can't trade your trading style with magic keys, man. Yes, you can. I don't have a trading style. My trading style is reading candles. That's it. Candles. You read candles, you see where candles are moving, where they're going based on volume, based on time of the market, based on, you know, like dropping down from high time frame to low time frame. You know, it takes time to read candles. And that's the reason I don't use any indicators, because I believe indicators are all lagging indicators. You know, like they'll tell you where price are going to go after it goes there. So, but with candles, you can really see where price is going to go. So looking at gold right now, we're doing a little bit of more retracement over here to potentially continue moving up. So we're going to see what happens here. Could you tell me your opinion on trade on gold, please? Right now, wait for a support to be formed for a potential move back up. Hey boss, for your spread, do you own broker? You're the boss. How can you have spreads? I can have spreads because the liquidity provider has spreads. That's why we have spreads. Some brokers have higher spreads because they mark up their spreads. So if you look at the spreads right now, so if you look at the spreads right now, these are the spreads we have on pound yen right now. 1.1, 9 points, 8 points, right? They're low spreads because we don't have any markup on the spreads. I don't have any markup on spreads. I don't care about making money off of spreads. That's why the spreads are lower here than most other crypto brokers. Your USD here, 3 points, 4 points, right? So some places you see higher spreads because they are marking up the spreads. So they make money on the spreads over there. Who is your liquidity provider? That's a little bit too much information. I'm entering on gold before it goes up with one lot, but a little scared and reduced it to 30 cents. What can I do to have my confidence? I think you can, I mean, if you're entering on gold with one lot and you're getting scared, I think it's the best decision you're making by entering gold with a 30-cent lot. Because this way you're increasing confidence, right? And then slowly, once you start to get confidence, then you can slowly increase your lot sizes. So maybe instead of jumping to one lot, jump from 30 cents to, let's say, 50 cent, and then slowly continue moving up. Is the withdrawal on the Dominion markets only crypto, or can it be withdrawn into bank account too? So far, we only have crypto, but I think in the next couple of weeks, we might have bank transfers. Might. The guy in your Zoom in the fourth window below you is already counting the stacks he secured from gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I think he's talking about Donnie. Donnie's counting his stacks. He trades and he's got a printer on the side. Trades, boom, 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 printed. And he counts it. I'm done for the day. Amazing gold buys. Happy Ramadan. I'm going to bed. Oh, good night. Have a good night. Been live trading for about 2.5 months. First month I was down 1%. Second month I was down 22% due to over risking and over trading. FOMO and revenge trading was very disappointing. This month I'm up 34% with 1 to 2 trades a day. Wow. Amazing. Accept my losses and being patient. Thank you for all the knowledge you changing. Oh, nice, man. Beautiful. Too kind. Is trading gold haram? No. I've never looked into that. Yesterday you say we all family. I think that is very sweet. You are a good man. Oh, thank you, man. Such a sweet comment. But man, trust me, 1 to 2 trades a day is the game changer. As soon as you move into the third trade and the fourth trade, that's when you start to get a beating, So you gotta really focus on 1 to 2 trades a day. Today I took one trade. That's it. I took one trade today. Can you explain lot sizes? I read baby pips and I just can't get my head around it, how it is calculated. Okay, let's take a look at this over here. We're about to break above 1783 to continue moving up. For lot sizes, you can go to YouTube and lot sizes in Forex trading. You can watch one of these videos. Or let me try to explain lot sizes here really quick. Right, let me try to explain. Okay, what's this? I just joined Market Fluidity program, first day on here. Don't really know where to start. Waiting for your program to start this month. Oh, nice. I think if you've just joined, I think go through the unlearn and relearn section in the database. That's gonna walk you through the basics about price action, and it's gonna get you up to speed with that. So about lot sizes, let's say that you have So you have 0.0, my point doesn't work, 0.01 lot size, and then that goes all the way up to 0.10, that goes all the way up to, 1.0, that goes all the way up to 10 lot size, and so on and so forth, right? So these are your lot sizes here. So lot size basically means is if price moves, so for sake of simplicity, we're going to use a generic move of 10 pips, right? Oh, Donnie's really flashing his cash now. So, so we're going to use a generic move of 10 pips. So whenever you have price moving 10 pips and you're using a 1 cent lot, that means you're making a conventional $1 profit. $1 profit right here, right? If you have a 10-cent lot, then you're making $10 profit. If you have a $1 lot, then you're making $100 profit. That's what it is. And that's with a movement of 10 pips. If price moves in your favor of 10 pips, right? So 10 pips would mean, let's say if you're looking at something like pound yen over here, if pound yen moves from 150 200 to 150 300, that's the move of 10 pips. So whether you're using a 1 cent lot, you're going to make $1. If it's a $1 lot, you're going to make $100. If it's a 10 lot, you're going to make $1,000. But if it goes against you, you're going to lose the same amount. That's the easiest way I can explain lot sizes. So you can rewind this and you can watch it if you want. Wow, gold is about to head off over here too. Once we break above 1783, 1783.50, we're on our way towards 1786 and then eventually 1788. Hey Raja, once I get $500 commissions on Dominion markets, I just email support for the course. Yes. Yes, you can do that. I learned a lot and I'm now profitable. Style of explaining is so easy to understand. You know what? At the end of the day, I looked at this and I'm like, hey, listen, you know what? This can't be that hard. It has to be really easy. It can't be this hard, And I tried to explain price action to myself as if I'm explaining it to a 5-year-old. Because if you can explain it to a 5-year-old, then you can basically, work around it. Like, it's not that hard. And at the same time, if you just focus on 1 or 2 trades a day, that's it. Because when I first started, let me tell you, I thought I had to learn all the indicators. Because I'm like, man, if I'm going to make a lot of money from it, it has to be a hella hard, So I learned MACDs, I learned Bollinger Bands, I learned Fibonacci's, RSI. For God's sake, I was learning divergence of RSI and stochastics to know where price is going to go, coupled with EMAs. Crazy. When I look back, the amount of shit I learned in the beginning, insane. But when I compare to what I know now to back then, I'm implementing maybe 5% of that right now. So, but at the same time, like in the beginning, we're all very excited. We're all really happy learning something new. So we want to learn everything. But then as time goes by, we mature in the market a little bit. Then we kind of realize that, oh, okay, what? Maybe I don't have to learn all these things. Maybe I have to keep things really simple at this point. How long have you been trading? Probably going on about 5 years now. Close to 5 years. This year, yeah, it's going to be 5 years. I started in April 2016. Oh, it is 5 years. April 2016. Had my first deposit in IC markets around the same time of about $200. And I lost that in about 2 weeks. Sorry for this question, but Sorry for this question, but you said if we are new here, we should find the learn and unlearn in database. Oh, no. That was for people in market fluidity. If you're new in the stream, go through some of my videos on YouTube. I think there's a webinar on YouTube called The Signs. the signs. Oh, this is not the right signs. Go to Wix.ly, and then you're going to find the signs over here. Yes, the signs with the naked guy over here. Lost and confused. Yeah, this is a four and a half hour long webinar. Oh, 1,600 dislikes. Damn. I promise you it's not that bad. 1,600 dislikes. Do you have any idea how can one open trading institution? I have no idea. Never looked into opening an institution. Is it true Ted is facing legal fights? I saw his name in the courts. I don't know which courts you're talking about. GPAUD looking good. Yeah, looks like it is looking good for price to continue up. We have clean candles to the left hand side. So we got 15 minutes left for price to, well, not for price to go, but for me to go. If you are starting Forex again from the beginning, what would you do? If I was starting trading from the beginning, what would I do? I would make a trading plan, right? I would make a trading plan and I would look to see what time I have in my life that I can focus on the charts, right? Is it the morning time, evening time, or what time is that during the day? I'm going to figure that out. And let's say, for example, that I have the time in the morning to trade. So this is what happened. When I first started, I had the time in the morning to trade. So I figured out that, okay, I can focus on the charts from 5:30 a.m. till, let's say, 8 a.m. And that's the time I'm going to look at the charts. So I come on the charts and then I focus on a pair I want to trade, right? So when we first started, I started with USD CAD. And the reason why was because, you know, USD is right next door and CAD because I live in Canada. So USD CAD made the most sense. So I started with that. And yeah, then just focused on that one pair and started to see how it's moving during that time. Because believe it or not, all currency pairs, they move almost the same way on all times. Like if you're going to look at USD CAD is going to move the same way in every New York session. Sometimes it's going to range a little bit, but for the most part, it's going to move almost the same way. Raja and Ted had a falling out. No, man, we didn't have a falling out. He's in the, I think he's in the west coast. Vancouver is west coast, right? Yeah, west coast. It's like 5 a.m. over there. Man is sleeping at this time. You guys are just negative Nancy's here, just making up stories, man. Damn. So that's what I would do. Make a trading plan. Trading plan of the time I'm going to trade, the pair I'm going to look at, and just go from there. Do you play rugby? I used to play rugby, and then I stopped. Gulag is the gossip girl. Yeah, absolutely. We have grown men here gossiping. Come on, man. Grow up a little bit. What's the best crypto app in order to transfer funds to a broker? This is my first time finally going live after a year. Oh, congratulations. I think I posted about this. You have Kraken, right? There's Kraken. I bought some Ripple from these guys, Kraken. You have Binance. Binance is also pretty good. Binance right here. BitBuy, you have BitBuy.
And Newton, which is Canadian.
Which one?
Newton, Newton. Newton.
Newton. You have Newton right here. Science in motion. Bro, these are shoes.
Newton crypto.
Oh, yeah, Newton right here. Man is about to buy shoes over here. Oh, Interact e-transfers. Oh, nice. Interact e-transfers.
Yeah, they're pretty good actually. Yeah, I used them yesterday actually. Yep.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sign. There was another one for Canada where you can use e-transfers. I forget the name.
I think it's called Coinberry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Coinberry, they have their fees are a little high, so I don't use them as much.
Oh,
But yeah, Newton is I think is your best bet. Yeah.
perfect. ShakePay. Yeah, there's ShakePay too. CoinSquare. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Oh yeah, it was ShakePay. ShakePay. Buy and sell in Canada. Yeah, this was it. ShakePay. I'm not sure what their fees are, but that was it. Oh, look, they're hiring too. Oh, they're the fees right here. So Interact. Oh, free. Oh. Free, 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 free. I like free. Free outgoing. Free, free, free. No delay. Available in minutes. Nice. Commission free. They're free, free, free. How are they making money then? Oh, there it is. How does ShakePay make money? Oh, they make money on slippages. Difference. Sell price by spreads. Okay, they got spreads. Yeah, it makes sense, right? Brokerages they make money on commissions or spreads. Yeah, it makes sense. I was wondering how you execute a position if the candle moves too fast and gets closed in 4-hour time frame. Do you jump in immediately or do you wait for the pullback? When I miss a trade, I look at that and see how I could have been in that trade. Sometimes it moves really quick, so you can't really do anything about it. Is US30 going to be available on Dominion Markets? I just signed up. Yes. It's not called US30. It's called DJI-USD. Let me write it here. The US30 on that is called DJI-USD. This is what it's called. DJI-USD. What's the spread on over here? Oh, 40 points. Gold. Close above 1782 for buys. Close below for 1776 for sells. Pretty good, pretty good. Also, Lloyd, I think you're late. Also, try to see how you could have gotten in these buys on gold. Because if you do start moving up, I think that's going to be, next volume is going to be coming in about, I think, 40 minutes by NYSE Open. So let's wait for that. Hey, please answer me. I want to know more about Dominion Market. Do you have a video that you talk about it? There's nothing you can talk about a brokerage. You just go to the website and you can sign up if you want. You can go sign up somewhere if you want. What else there's to talk about it? It's like talking about banks. I am with CIBC, and what's there to talk about it? You trade on it, you put money in it, take money out of it, that's it. I just want to ask, I blow up 50% of my account in the last 2 weeks. After watching here now, I can find the levels but could never enter at the right time. Always 2 to 3 pips late in a trade. Yeah. 2 to 3 pips late in a trade. It's the same thing as always revise. I think a lot of people don't revise their sessions. You have to revise sessions. After I'm done from this stream, later on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to revise these moves on pound yen. I'm going to revise the move on GBP/AUD, and I'm going to revise the move on gold. And I'm going to explain to myself how I could have given more chances on gold to make more trades. That's what I'm going to do, because these things are going to happen over and over again. And if I don't revise these things, I'm not going to be prepared for the next time it happens. So this is very extremely crucial as a trader to develop your skill to revise sessions. I take time out of my day to revise these sessions, because if I'm going to make money from this, I I I have to revise it, man. Like, if you're a top performing athlete, you revise all your trainings, you revise all your, games, your matches, your competitions, because that's how you get better. If you make mistake, let's say you're a boxer and you make mistakes in boxing, you get beaten around, you're gonna watch your match and you're gonna see that, okay, how could I have, like, maybe like ducked a little bit, or hit jab like this, or hit hook like this, right? And you're going to revise that, because those things are going to happen over and over again. So it's the same thing as trading, same thing as, like, you're in any competitive sports, or you're in any, like, debates or anything like that. Sometimes, like, what happens, the best example is, right? The best example is whenever you're in an argument, right? You're in an argument with somebody, the best rebuttals you get are the ones when you're walking away from the argument, right? Like, you start talking to yourself, oh, I should have said this, I should have said this to this guy, right? You're revising that argument. So it's the same thing as in the charts. You gotta revise the session. Can you give an example on how we could have gotten in on GJ buys? Okay, let's take a look at that together. I think maybe once this 15-minute candle broke the high of the previous 15-minute candle, because, or maybe right over here when we broke this high here on this 15-minute candle, anticipating the NY volume to continue pushing price up. So let's measure this range. This was like a 12, 13 pip range. Maybe that was an opportunity to take buys, because, we were consolidating here from pre-New York, and then we moved into NY Open, and we know that at NY Open there's volume in the market, right? We know that. So once we broke the high, I think we could have said that, okay, since this is NY Open, there's volume at this time, so maybe we're going to break this consolidation with volume at this time, 15 minutes before NY Open. But if we took a buy right over here, this was pretty risky too, because, we didn't really move up here a lot. So I think I'm going to head off over here. Have a great Friday, everybody. Don't overtrade. Don't do any, like, things you shouldn't be doing on Fridays on the charts.
Thanks, Raja. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, you're welcome. Welcome.
Raja, how we going, man?
Very good one, sir.
Thank you, everybody.
Ramadan.
Happy Ramadan.
Thank you.
Happy. Thank you.
Thank you, Raja.
All right. Take care, everyone.